Hey everybody, Jared here, broadcasting from my retreat at the Northern Retreat in Willow, Alaska. I'm fasting for a few days to spare my team from some spats of hypoglycemia. I decided to come up here to take care of business. Team, I care about you. Promise.
Rule number 3. I can't bring people back from the dead. It's not a pretty picture. I don't like doing it.
Now, let's talk about something huge. Did you know that about 70% of home searches occur on Zillow? So no BS. This is a place where buyers go to find their dream homes. It's the kind of the gatekeeper, the point of entry, so to speak. So let's break it down and talk about how it affects sellers, FSBOs, and investors, and why Zillow might be pressing its advantage right now. So what's the deal? Starting May 2025, Zillow will require that any publicly marketed home, whether it's on social media, brokerage website, or any other channel, even a gorilla sign, and if they find it, it has to be submitted to a multiple listing service within 24 hours. That means an agent. If it's marketed privately or off market before the MLS submission, Zillow will exclude it from their platform during the duration of the listing period. Now, the rule is designed to promote fairness and transparency by reducing what are called pocket listings. Pocket listings are when homes are marketed privately to a select group of buyers, say a Facebook page, hey, this is coming soon, right? Well, you put it out there before it goes on an MLS where everybody can see it. That's a pocket listing. So it's not accessible to everybody. And so the problem is that with 70% of buyers on Zillow, this rule could make or break your visibility of your property if you're selling. So how does this affect FSBOs and investors? Once again, let's talk about FSBOs first. For sale by owner sellers are private investors, and private investors flipping homes often rely on social media or word of mouth to market their properties. But under this rule, if you want your home on Zillow, you need to submit it to an MLS within 24 hours of marketing. So you're on the clock. For private investors selling flips, the policy could be a challenge because many investors go to real estate investor association meetings and they like to control the process. But if you want to maximize exposure, you need to rethink your approach and ensure your listings comply with Zillow's requirements. So you're kind of one or the other at this point in time. Now, there are things that are getting interesting here because Zillow's timing on this new rule might not be a coincidence. Because remember last year, big shakeup in the industry was the NAR lawsuit, National Association of Realtors. In 2024, they settled a major case about anti-competitive practices in real estate. That lawsuit shook up the industry, especially around how listings are marketed and how commissions are handled. So Zillow's stricter stance on this 24-hour rule could be a way of capitalizing on the settlement by aligning with NAR's clear policy and cooperation, but going even further, they're positioning themselves as the gatekeeper for transparency and fairness. At the same time, this ensures that all listings flow through their platform, boosting their data dominance and market influence. It's a smart move, but it's also raising some eyebrows. So what does this mean for you? Well, if you're selling, work with an agent or a flat fee MLS service to ensure compliance and maximize exposure. If you want to use Zillow, if you don't, fine, but you're going to be cutting out at least 70% of the market. And then at the outset for gatekeepers like Zillow or Realtor or Trulia, but also about 95% of buyers are on the MLS. So you're really hamstringing yourself. So it's something to be aware of. And remember how big Zillow's reach is. It's massive from a marketing platform and everything else. So at the end of the day, Zillow's 24-hour rule is a game changer for real estate. So if you're a seller or an investor or a FSBO, staying ahead of the curve is very important. And that's the name of the game. So if you have questions about this, how it impacts your property, reach out to me. Chambers Real Estate Services. Info is below. We're here to help you navigate that process with transparency and integrity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And for more real estate insights, stay tuned. See you next time.